That foggy photo makes one thing clear. That the only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Let me tell you, it's a mess. How much of a mess are we talking here? On a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being not so bad, 10 being the worst. Don't worry, we'll have our own movie. With chicken, salt, and spice packs. Hell yeah! Can't have a movie night without chicken, salt, and spice packs. Prop to 5. Okay. It's not that bad, but like, you can still manage. It's not overwhelming to the point where you decide just to say, fuck it, I'll leave it for tomorrow. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? You must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? Don't know. Don't know? Weren't you there? The movie I'm watching I've seen a million times. Fair enough. What movie is it? Still, but you get where I'm coming from, though. Trolls. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Actually, 3 was only recent. 1 or 2? 1. Oh, no. I haven't actually seen any of them. The only thing for Trolls I have seen was just the amount of videos on TikTok it's been from the 3rd one, and it's only like the singing bits. Sounds to be a Trolls connoisseur. Yeah, bit late for that. I'm not a connoisseur of anything. I haven't seen a single Trolls movie. I had a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was the only explanation I could come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? I'm not much of a movie watcher, but I'm easy to please. Fair enough, like... I'm definitely more of... I wouldn't say any of that more at this point. I try to watch a movie, but like, I'm 5 minutes in and my attention span is like, nope, move something else. Hey, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. But I know you said you're only 20 minutes in, so you can't really say anything right now, but give it some time. What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. That's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Yeah. Court is now back in session. Guess you found a car, I called you witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. There I am. Good. Begin by telling what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Manners are for chumps. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come out from outside the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. There was another boat and bang. There was an area thing about that boat. Enough. I could barely understand what you were even saying. Yeah? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is the photo. Accepted into evidence. Well, this is quite a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if you do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard a shot. There were no other boats at the lake, so the man on the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Hey, Your Honor, I didn't get to do my cross-examination. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words. They all read guilty. Karma's first rodeo. Apparently not, because this is like he's been doing this for 40 years. I don't know how many cases that would be though. First up against Phoenix, so he's in for like a wild time. You lose. Or do you claim you found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask me these questions. Will fail to find anything. Then I will have you held in contempt of court. His face looks like a filthy anime antagonist, and I won't stand for it. But he is an anime antagonist. This is the kind of face he should be having, isn't it? Nick? Tempt of court, you know? Yes, I understand. Oh, what are you gonna do? You really think your contradiction will find a face? I won't have it. Take it up with the people who drew him. I think there fucking has to be. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Why am I here? In my car. I was in my car. Why are we camping in there anyway? I was a research student at my university. I was taking photo pictures of the views of my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. His heart. Could you be a bit more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, no, you're not the one who says that. I think I'm just noticing something. I think I'm kind of wearing some similar outfit to Von Karma. I'm like a palette swap version of Von Karma right now. Fuck. Shiny Von Karma. It's a shiny. Quick, throw your Pokeball. Eh. I didn't think about it just till now. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard the noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not to leisurely chat with the witness. Your objection! Objection, Your Honor. Von Karma's being an asshole. Objection sustained. Did I press this? Sure about that. Yeah, sure as a country girl can be. Sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. And the whole lake? Almost sounds like she's more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in... No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Alright, that's rhyme. Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all from here, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth the word prepared to bear about your honor. Keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid you will have to be penalized any further objections by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick! His testimony is fishy. Nick! Really fishy! I know what you mean. But I can't find anything. What can I do? I believe you've covered the evidence sufficiently and pass your judgment, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me! Hiya. Is something wrong? Did you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Lara! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lara. Answer me! What's the big idea? Treat me like I'm some sort of criminal. I saw him. I swear I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Jeez. I'm making her crazy though. That's the thing. I fucking love it. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Alright, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor! Nick is innocent! Ah! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong! What? You hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Get fucking burned. Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Sorry, I'm sorry, Mr. Van Kamera, but I cannot. The judge is actually being cool for once. Never thought I'd see the day. What? This letter has made a new testimony. Defense does not have the right to defense deceptive. Moving on. But He is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. I say you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, do what I could. You have to fight. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Was Maya useful? Oh, this is a weird feeling. That's it. I don't know if I can find anything. Can't quantify Maya's efforts either. Thursday, isn't it? Edgeworth. But if I press, I'll get penalized. How? This? Yes! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it couldn't capture the faces of the men on that boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Wait. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told you not to say it in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has, said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you say the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. And please testify as to the circumstances in your sighting. Did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. I was the cold night. I was the fog as thick as grit. Now, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back into my car. Then I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise that came out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. This ain't no problem. You use binoculars? Very well, you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Binoculars? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera too. Was that really takes pictures of the meteor shower? Camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be no consequences. Mr. Wright? Do you wish to press further about the camera? I fucking do. This is it. Make it or break it. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss House, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. There at 10 meteor shower. When I heard the noise from the lake, I looked for my binoculars. But there's a heavy... Ooh, God. If there's a heavy fog, how would you binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? The binoculars can't see through fog. But you saw clearly through them. Yeah, I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. He sounds pretty doubtful to me. But I'll have to find a clear contradiction first. Okay, how many karmic objections I get? I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Ah, fuck's sake. Facing the lake. Yes! You're photographing shooting stars. Oh, that's a lie. Say as who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Even I know that. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake photographing shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? I'll show the evidence. She was photographing Gordy. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? You had a sighting at Gord Lake? Well, Miss Hurt. I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see this. No joking around this time, please. What's the proof? Is her camera. This proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here is taken when the guns fired at the lake. And here the article is about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to loud noises. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Fucking doubtful, Judge. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hurt. Were you camping there to try to take proof of Gordy, or weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph a Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks a monster exists. Aye. But as she so succulently said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true? Go ahead and the whole thing about Gordy, for some reason I know it. Then, whatever it is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Why are you trying to hide the fact that you're searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Well, fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative reporter. Or photographer. I don't know what the fuck I was just saying. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of a monster. That's what I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. There wasn't much else I could look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and then I heard another gunshot. And then I was looking at the lake of the boat, and the whole crossing came around by Fry. Very well, I'm gonna cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer, no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. The camera's up to something, I know it. Begin your cross-examination. Yeah, that would be a first. Yeah, very funny. Oh god, my last chance. Alright. Yeah, I understand. I have a good idea of what it might be. I was coming up at the lake, but I'll fine. Bang. So then I saw a flash in a man's hands and another gunshot. Nope, I fucked up. Ah, this is a bad place to save. Shit. Fuck it, we're doing it anyway. Yep. Shit. Sorry I got you guilty, Edgeworth. We still up for drinks on the weekend, yeah? Wait, what was I supposed to do? I already forgot what I was supposed to do. Fuck. Was it this? Yes, it was the right objection. His heart. Were you really looking at the boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, and normally a person be looking at it. Any normal person be looking at it. Guys, if I could read, Wright would be grand as well. I agree. Any normal person would. I feel like that's a significant burn against you, Miss Hart. But you're far from normal. I was fucking right. You're far from normal, Miss Hart. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? Come over here and say it to my face. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. Let me answer for you anyway. You wouldn't give about a second thought. Hey. Alright, continue, Mr. Hart. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. On the same hill. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, what might be out there and all? It's hard. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Okay, sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was fibbing, really. I was just... I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. You know, lie in court. Because apparently that's what this whole circus, carnival court, whatever the fuck you want to call it, will do. They'll allow anything to this point. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got this photograph. You got proof. Hmm? Right, sir, we can see it is shooting here in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. No. Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? You want to come over here and say that to my face? What's she gonna say? Took the photo and what? Wait a second. Do you even hear the... No. Hey, do you even hear the photograph to prove it, pal? You can't really tell who's who from shooting. Hey, that's why she says she's gonna enlarge the photo, pal. I'm trying to get the voice back. Pal. That's what she said, she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop in quality, am I? We'll see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet the enlarged photo shows something for Von Karma. Bad for Von Karma, even. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. I don't know what, but it'll be even worse than prison, that's for sure. What should I do? Let Edgeworth go to prison? Fumi, here's the thing. We've sort of created a narrative that Edgeworth and Phoenix are boyfriends. So that would be pretty bad for Phoenix. Even though I would love to see him in prison. I don't think that will work. I hope you're doing well, Fumi. Oh, okay, we need our lover to stay out of prison. It would be beneficial if we had a lover that wasn't in prison, you know. Oh, God. But I hope you're keeping well. Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? A little tired, but I'm good. Ah. Well, it's good to hear that you're doing good nonetheless. Well, hopefully you'll get like. I'm bad at talking. I swear. Hopefully you can get some good sleep at least, is what I was hoping to say, but it never just came out. What is talking? I don't know what it is either. If anyone knows what talking is, it'll be greatly beneficial for both me and Fumi to know. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling. I think that's just what works for me. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Rambling is best conversation. It is up until the point where you're just chatting like utter nonsense, and then the person in front of you is just like, I don't know what's going on, but I want them to stop. That's even funny then, because like even in just like normal conversations, I'm mostly the quiet one. I don't say much until unless I'm either brought into a conversation or someone talks to me, which sounds really bad now that I say it out loud. But sometimes I will instigate a conversation, but like most of the times I'm just there on my phone. I'm so antisocial, I swear to God. Same. I try to avoid it if I don't have to tell. Oh, I know the pain. It's nothing worse when you have to talk to someone, you have no clue who they are, and you have to be like, strike something up that's not just like, how's that weather out there, you know? Otherwise, it's just gonna be pure awkwardness. Objection. Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show on court in the first place. This hurts. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. That sounds really bad out of context. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Get owned, bitch. The judge finally grew a spine. I love it. The witness will show an enlargement to the court. Here it is. I mean, you still can't tell who's who. We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept into evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? Not particularly, no. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. This sounds really bad out of context. And little good it did. It has done any of us. That's why you requested it not to be shown. I suppose that means cross-examination is over, obviously. And I would like to close your cross-examination of Miss Lotterheart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Miss Van Carmen, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Please, may I go home? Reruns of Emmerdale are on, and I missed them. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. I'm fearing for my life now, but then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. It's not supposed to end like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? What should I do? I have three options. Object the enlargement, show the evidence, wait and see. Clearly not wait and see, because that's not going to do us anything. Object to the enlargement. But before I do, I am not going to make it the same mistake twice. Thank you. Your Honor, there is something decisive, but it's strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you were to show the court what you mean. What about this photo was strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, I know what's wrong with this. It's the hand the gun's being held in. Here, Your Honor. A shooter? I'm not sure I understand what about a shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Your hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the decisive evidence that hand contradicts. Fired from Edward's right hand. The photo was strange because you can't see the people's faces in it. That's what's wrong with it. Amongst other things. Apologies, water break. The gun was in Edward's right hand, not his left. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. And I know Edward better than most, and he's not ambidextrous. If that's even how you say the word. I think it is. Yes, ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. It sounds correct, but if it is correct, you just have to make people believe it is. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. I cannot talk for the life of me. We now know that it was not Mr. Edward who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edward didn't do it. Then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? I'm gonna go on the limb here. We've had some weird shit happen in this court, so there's only one explanation remaining. A ghost did it! The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed that word? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. So very sorry, Mr. Wright. But that word is out of the question. What? I know where it's going to be. Have fun lurking. Don't worry about it. I hope you have a good time. An examination of the victims revealed the distance at which she was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than the meter away. Meter? That's 3 feet. I'm hoping it is. There is no way it could have been that word. Mr. Van Kammer, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of that word you see. Alright, it would have been nice if that had been updated beforehand to make me not look like an idiot, but hey. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend the proceedings for the trial of the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further the investigation of the matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is now adjourned. Well, we scraped that by the skin of our teeth. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Don't you have anything to say? No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit that word, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. give me that look. I did not kill him. Just kidding around. You have some weird sense of humor there, Phoenix. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh? Right. What? Tell her something from me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Kill you just to state how you really feel with thanks, Edgeworth. Instead of being an emotionless robot. I requisitioned the transcript of Lada's entire testimony. That might give me some ammunition in the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard.